Hello, Samuel Farmer here. Today we're going to do our HackerRank challenge and discussion post in one because our discussion post requires us to do a video or a whiteboard of our problem solving with our code on HackerRank, and each week we have to complete one HackerRank challenge. So I'm going to knock them both out at once. Let's go to our HackerRank page. Let's do grading students. Alright, every student receives a grade in the inclusive range 0 to 100. Any grade less than 40 is a failing grade. If the difference between the grade and the next multiple of 5 is less than 3, round the grade up to the next multiple of 5. So if you have 57 and the next multiple of 5 would be 60, and you do 60 minus 57, that's 3. It's not less than, so you would just leave it accordingly. If the value of the grade is less than 38, no rounding occurs as the result will still be a failing grade. Okay, so here's our examples. 84 round to 85, so 85 minus 84 is less than 3. Grade 29, do not round, the result is less than 40. Grade 57, do not round because 60 is the next multiple of 5, so 60 minus 57 is 3 or higher. So given an initial value of grade for each student n, write code to automate the rounding process. Complete the function grading students in the editor below. Int grades n, the grades before rounding. Returns int n, the grades after rounding as appropriate. So first line contains a single integer n, the number of students. Each line I on the n subsequent lines contains a single integer grades I. Okay, so student 1 received a 73 and the next multiple of 5 from 73 is 75. 75 minus 73 is less than 3. The student's grade is rounded to 75. Student 2 is 67. Next multiple is 70. 70 minus 67 equals 3. The grade will not be rounded. Student 3 received a 38. The next multiple is 40. 40 minus 38 is less than 3. The student's grade can be rounded to 40. Student 4 received a 33, so the grade won't be modified as the student's final grade is still a 33. Alrighty, so let's see, we've got our use strict. Complete the grading students function below. The function is expected to return integer array. The function accepts integer underscore array grades as a parameter. Write your code here. So let's see. We're going to do, let's do a for loop. Let me think about this real quick. Let's do our for, and then we're going to do our iteration. Let I equal 0. I can be, I is less than grades length, and then our iteration here. Alright, so there's our iteration. Now we need to involve if the grade is less than 38 to not even round. So let's do if grades iteration is less than 38. And then we can do a continue here to continue the loop. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, let's do down here. Let's do our, alright, so we got our iteration, we've got our less than, the failing grade. Let's do our next multiple, so that way we can round it. We're going to do our math ceiling, which is going to be the grades iteration array by 5, and then we're going to multiply that by 5 to get the next multiple of 5. And in this, we're going to say if that next multiple minus the grades iteration is less than 3. Let's think about this real quick. It's going to be grades iteration equals next multiple. Make sure I spell that right. Nope. See if I have that. And then we're just going to come down here and want to return our grades. And let's see. So let's see. We start with our for loop. We've got our iteration here with the grades. And if the grades are less than 38, you don't even have to round it. If they're more than 38, you continue through the loop. We've got the next multiple, which defines that. It's going to be the mass ceiling, which is the grades, divided by 5, and then multiplied by 5 will get you the next multiple, whether it's 50, 55, 60, 65, etc. Then we go to our if statement, and it's the next multiple minus the grades, which is like the 55 minus 54. If it's less than 3, then the grades is going to equal the next multiple. And then here is our return statement that should give us everything we need. So let's run this code. And congratulations, here is our output. Let's see, 75. Yep. 67. Yep. 40. Yep. And 33. So as you see, there is our function grading students, the for loop, the if statements, and our defined multiple of 5. You can see how all that works there. Pretty simple. And that should do it.